Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is June 1st. June 1st. This is a big day for the channel. We will get to that in a minute. We have just completed a 365-day challenge. I want to thank each and every one of you for participating, for trying. I will get to those numbers in a minute. First off, today, I don't know if you've seen this, but it looks like Elon Musk has had enough. Elon Musk sent out a note at Tesla that basically says, get your butt back in the office. Folks, I suspect as we go through this recession, as we go through this reducing job wrecks, layoffs, the things that are just going to happen, we have to pay for the last 2 years. You are going to see more and more executives say, get your butt back in the office. Elon Musk went as far as to say, hey, you've got to get your butt back in the office for at least 40 hours. So again, it is the party is ending early. I find it pretty interesting that Elon Musk decided to engage with some folks on Twitter, and he basically replied with, if you don't like it, go pretend to work somewhere else. Ouch. Again, as an executive who had to make these painful decisions in the past, the facts are the people that you see versus the ones that you don't, it will make a difference come layoff time. You could like it or not. You could talk about the job market changing, all of those things. We'll see. Work from home versus back to the office. I think this will impact real estate as well. It is going to be interesting. Next up, I read a very discouraging article. 25% of Americans are delaying their retirement. Inflation is horrible. It is bad. We are now seeing 401ks come 301ks, may become 201ks. It is rough out there. If you only had relied on one thing for your retirement, it's kind of dicey. If you're on a fixed income, really dicey. That is why you have heard me talk about forever, simply get to 4 rental properties. Your life changes if you get 4. If you get 4 and 10, 20 years go by, what has happened? You have had mortgage pay down. You have had rent inflation. You have assets other than the stock market. Let's just say you retire in a bear market. The stock market's down 50%. You don't want to sell. You don't want to pull out your 4%. Well, perhaps you could refi one of your homes. Perhaps you could sell one of your homes if you had to. You need to diversify. Dion often talks about the greatest risk is having one source of income. I would argue that the greatest retirement risk is having just a 401k or just a pension. Folks, real estate, like it or not, is the most stable asset and has provided the fastest and surest way to be millionaires. I know the last 2 years were fun trading meme stocks in cryptocurrencies and the like. Well, the casino is shut. Sorry, told you it was coming. It's now time to look into the future. And again, I would challenge you to get to 4. Next, not only did we get Case-Shiller yesterday, memory serves 20% whatever price increase. FHFA came out with their monthly home valuation, slightly different than Case-Shiller. They came out and said median home price, again that word median home price across the country went up 18.7% year on year. That is amazing. Then they broke it down by regions. The smallest increase was in Washington, D.C. It went up 6.9% year on year. Florida, FHFA highlighted the top 10 MSAs. Think about that like metropolitan area. Florida had 5 of the top 10 cities. This is why you have heard me single out Florida, is that one state, that one area. that could very easily just keep being on fire. I don't know. I don't look there, but damn, 5 out of 10 cities, y'all have a huge population going in. Next up, buy now, pay later. I've talked about these organizations in the past. I have railed against them as being a fad that will end up hurting consumers. I believe in the next 60 to 120 days, we are going to see buy now, pay companies blow up. I believe the way they've been structured, the way they treat the debt, they are going to be in trouble. And many of them are going to zero. We have seen a lot of these fin services companies like SoFi and Affirm, these others like Wealthfront. They have an interesting idea, but then it doesn't work. It's not game changing. Wealthfront, as you may recall, had to give up and sell to UBS for $1.4 billion. Fintech, this revolution, it was fueled by cocaine and Red Bull, just like the folks at the All In podcast have said. And then finally, what are these numbers? 689, 183, 872. Well, folks, in the last 365 days, you guys have closed 689 deals, either your first or your next rental property. I did some research about the first year of my channel, and I think we helped 183 people. That's a guess. I know I wasn't really tracking, but it is at least an informed or educated guess. So in the last 2 years, we have helped 872 of you close on your first or next rental property. That is amazing. That is outstanding. We blew away the goal. I want to ask you a question. You want to do it again? I got a whole bunch more of these. I want to see if we can do 500 by the end of the year. We did 689 in 12 months. I want to know if we can do 500 in 7 months. So folks, starting today, a new challenge. We have done 0. We have started a new challenge. We're going to mail more cards. We're going to try to do 500 by the end of the year. But I would be remiss if we didn't congratulate the folks that got in just under the wire. Elizabeth, congratulations. Chris, congratulations. Serena, congratulations. Alex, congratulations. And the last one, just under the wire, Ida and Hatim, congratulations. You got under the wire and you were number 689. Thank you very much for being a part of the journey. Let's see if we can do 500 in 7 months. I don't know. It's going to be hard. The real estate market's changing really fast. So it's going to be interesting to watch. What else do we have going on? Well, folks, so I don't know if you know this, but President Biden met with Jerome Powell yesterday. How do you think that meeting went? The President of the United States, the President of the Fed. President of the United States has an election cycle coming up in November. It doesn't look good for his side. Jerome Powell sitting over here going, we got inflation over 8%. What the heck are we going to do? I can only imagine what that conversation was like. Yeah, not good. Not good. Next up, I want to remind you that we're going to see increasingly scary real estate headlines. I believe last week, when new home sales came out at 579, expectation 750, down 16.99%, that was the kickoff to at least a year of negative headlines. Headlines will get increasingly negative, which you and I should see as a green light to do the work. We are only going to do great deals. Negative headlines scares buyers out, scares sellers to discount. Again, what does Warren Buffett say? When the tide goes out, you get greedy. So don't be one of those people that watch the crash videos and do nothing. Do the work every day. Watch your market change. It will change right in front of you. What else do we got today? I think that's enough. Oh, no. I did some research with Black Knight. Black Knight, great site. if you ever want to get housing information. There have been more and more people talking about foreclosure crisis and this wave and all of this pain. Well, folks, Black Knight is the data source. Black Knight's April report said delinquencies fell. We are now at a record low. We have fallen from 2.84 to 2.8. Delinquencies are down 40% year on year. Why is this? Because the serious delinquents are getting cured. This is how you can go from 4.8 million people in forbearance to 600 grand and you don't have a wave of foreclosures. Banks are incented and want to work it out, or sellers have equity and they sell. Again, foreclosures will skyrocket. They will go up 3, 4, 500%. It's because we are coming from an artificially low number of 152,000. Again, people are talking about delinquencies rising. Black Knight tells us, nope, not happening. All right, folks, that's what I got for you today. Lots of stuff going on, but that's where I will wrap it up. Again, thank you for being a part of this. Elizabeth, Chris, Serena, Alex, and again, Ida and her team, you are the last ones. Thank you very much. New contest starts today. Got a whole bunch of these delivered. Let's see what happens. Bye.